It is May 29th. I just got back from my walk and it's stinking hot, so I had to take a shower. My second shower of the day because I had gotten up, showered, and then gone to the coffee shop. So, sorry, I'm probably going out of frame here. I'm not used to putting on makeup, talking to a phone while looking in a mirror. Anyway, so I took the dog out for a walk. And then I came home, showered, and then went to the coffee shop, did some writing. I think I could do in here. And I think I was there for probably about 2.5 hours. Got a lot of writing done, made a lot of progress, feeling good about it. But then I came home and I thought I'm going to have to do my walk now. Like my second walk, which is like a 45-minute walk. That I don't take the dog with me because I need to get my heart rate up. I went out and went for my walk, but it was, as I said, stinking hot. So then I had to come home and take a second shower. When I was out for my walk, my Benjamin Bridge beverages arrived, which I don't drink alcohol anymore, but Benjamin Bridge, who is my favorite wine supplier and they're local, they make my favorite wine, which is Nova 7, which was the hardest thing to give up because it's so good. But they have now come out with a non-alcoholic version of the Nova 7 that tastes exactly like the alcohol version of the Nova 7. Okay, hang on, we're flipping over. So far, it has been a busy morning, and now I have to go and package up. No, we're good. I have to package up an Etsy order and get that to the post office. And then I need to, what else is on my list? I really want to get an hour in on the spinning course I have been trying to take and haven't had the time for. Every time I think, okay, today is the day I'm going to start it, something comes up. So I'm hoping I can get to that today. I have an appointment at 1 p.m. and it's 20 after 11 now. So I may get some stuff done around the house. My appointment's online, so I can do that at 1 o'clock and then take the package up to get mailed once that's over. And then tomorrow we're going to the cottage for the weekend. Just when am I supposed to be this busy in retirement? I feel like I'm working again. So I do have a bunch of stuff I have to get done today. Anyway, I'm going to go get something to eat because I am starving. The oat cake I had at the coffee shop has worn off after I have done the walk. My feet are sore. My toes are sore. And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do next? I gotta look at the list and figure things out because I do have my appointment at 1. And then, so I'm going to try to get a couple things done before that. I'll get the package, the Etsy package put together, and then have some lunch, then do my appointment, and maybe try to squeeze in the hour class for Sweet Georgia. And that's probably going to be time to make supper. God, this day went fast. Good morning. I am up in my office, and what I have done now that I don't have a big computer taking up a big amount of space on my desk, I have brought my Swift and my ball winder up here, and I've attached it to my desk, and I am going to wind up my skeins of my own yarn because I filched a couple from my shop. I'm going to wind up It's a Petunia and Spring Has Sprung. I'll just flip this around and kind of show you. The desk is slightly messy because I got some other stuff on it too, but I'll show you kind of how I set this up. Over here is where I've got the Swift, and then over here I've got the ball winder. So hello, it is Friday and June, I want to say maybe 6th. So I just arrived at the Schooner house. I got the dog watered, the birds fed, and right now it's sunny and humid. I don't know how long it's going to stay like that because I think it's supposed to be shocking another rainy weekend. But for now, there's a little bit of sun. So I am going to go put my shorts on because it's hot, and I might do a little knitting. I don't know if I'm going to do it out in the deck though, which is what I had wanted to do, but it's really so humid out there right now and the sun's beating down that I think it would actually be uncomfortable. So I may just look at it from the window.
It's the fire in the rain. It's the smile within the pain. It's the logic but insane. You cannot know from where it came. It's the way you cross the floor before you head on out the door. It's the figure on the wall. So many times I heed the call. It's the silence of the room, the way you turn before you bloom. Another shadow for the blind. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Although I'm running up a hill, I feel I'm always standing still. Can't remember where I've been. I don't know where I should begin. I don't know where I should begin. I don't know where I should begin. Too many of us here, a crowded planet full of fear. It's not the way it's meant to be. We should be happy living free. Although I'm running up a hill, I feel I'm always standing still. Remember where I've been. I don't know where I should begin. 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 I don't know where I should begin.
I finished the book I was reading. I hated every character except for one. Actually, that's something. There was some like minor characters that I liked, but of the main characters, I hated all of them except for one. Did I like the book? I don't know. There were parts of it that I'm like, I think this part doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would they do that? There were a couple instances where I was like, why? Like, I'm going to give it to my mom. I usually hand off my books to her when I'm done, unless it was really bad. Like the book I read before this was really bad. So I told her I was gonna save her. Oh, I got company. I was gonna save her the agony of reading it. The last two books I've read have been kind of like, you know. Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Oh, it is afternoon. It is June. I almost said January. June 13th, maybe? It's Friday. It is Friday the 13th. So we are down at the Schooner House. I am grabbing my coffee. So I feel like I have been scrolling on my phone way too much lately. And I know part of it has to do with all of the brouhaha going on in the world. And it's like you're just inundated with the news and you want to stay on top of what's going on so that you're aware. But then you hit a point where it's sort of like oversaturation. So I find that I'll be on my phone scrolling like reels or stories. In my defense, the reels and stories that I'm scrolling are usually like dog related or animal related because I need a break from reality and I need something that makes me happy. So I'm like, is that a bad thing? But I do feel like I'm spending way too much time on my phone, mindlessly scrolling when I could be doing more productive things. So I think what I am going to do is make a concerted effort to limit the amount of time I am on my phone now. I've scanned up and labeled all of my Advent minis from last year, and now I am going to start making a blanket with them. Good morning. It is, I don't know what time, 9 o'clock? Just taking the little pooch out for a bit of a walk. It is beautiful. It is sunny. It is late June. Flowers are out. Like, oh my god. Look at this. Like, it's like Lupin Central down here. So it is very pretty. It's very relaxing. Gonna enjoy it while we can. We always seem to lose it like in the best summer month of the year. Anyway, not dwelling. Not dwelling. So, little pooch here. We turn on. Come on. We're turning back into the house. The lupins in our yard here are crazy. We got lupins blooming. We got the rhododendron going crazy. Just like, it's so pretty. Like, look at this. Look at them all. Ugh. God, I love it here. It's so quiet compared to in town now. We've had so many people move in on our street. They all park on the side of the street. And they're coming and going now at like all hours. It can get really noisy. And then you come out here and it's like tranquil and gorgeous. And I never want to leave. And now we have to spend the entire month of July in town. What are you doing? You don't want to go down there? You want to go in here? Okay. So, anyway, I think we're going into town. We're going to get an ice cream. Go for a walk on the trail. All right. See you later. Good morning. Yep, still morning. I feel like I should be halfway through the day. I got up at 5:30 and did the dog walk. And then I went and I wrote for a couple hours at the coffee shop. Then I came home, did a little bit of cleaning up or no, sorry, I got groceries on my way home. Then came home, unloaded the groceries, did a little bit of cleaning up, went out for my 45-minute walk, came home, chopped up the strawberries that I bought at Uprooted, fresh strawberries. Oh my God, they are so bright red. Put those in the freezer. What else did I do this morning? I had to shower again after the walk because it was hot out there. I think it's supposed to get up to like 32 degrees Celsius tomorrow or the next day. Oh, that's too hot for me. That's too hot. I like a nice even 25. That's good. That's as hot as I want it to get. Finally got that little shelf up in my office yesterday. Now I just have to figure out what I'm putting on it. Yesterday I decided I have like a bunch of cotton yarn. So I'm going to do up like face cloths, and I bought Natural Made soap by a local vendor. And this is the first one. I love the colors in this. They're so pretty. So this is just cotton. It's not Bernat. This one was, and I don't have, the other balls are upstairs, but it was made by Estelle, but I can't remember the actual name of that specific brand. But so I've got that almost done. I think I'm very close to doing the ribbing. I cast on 45 stitches, and then I'm doing like 4 stitches of garter on the side and then 4 rows of garter on the top, and then that's how I'll finish off, or on the bottom, and then I'll finish off the top the same way. But I want to use as much of the yarn as possible. I've got like this much left, so I'll probably go, it's almost square now, but I'm going to go just a little bit longer, and then I'll do the 4 rows. And if I have, I'm doing 3 of these, so if I have enough left over, I may just do a small dishcloth combining all 3. And they're all 3 are like different colors. One is white and pink speckled, and the other one is, oh my god, what's the other one? I'm totally blanking. I can't remember. I'm just going to finish that off today, and I started in on the Advent blanket, and I really love how it's turning out. And I kind of was wondering, should I just go once I get to the end and I'm not going to have enough to get all the way to the other end? Should I just stop? But I don't want to waste any of the yarn, and I don't want like really tiny, small, odd bits left over. So I'm literally just going until it runs out, and then I'm joining in the new yarn, even if it's like mid-row, and it looks fine. That is kind of what I've got going on today. I'm going to try to get the June vlog actually edited and uploaded today or tomorrow. I might get it edited today and then uploaded tomorrow. And then, oh yeah, so the other big news, there was a forest fire over by the other house, the Schooner house, and we had left there yesterday to come back here at probably around like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I'm trying to remember because my friend lives over there as well. I think it might have been like around 11, somewhere between 11 and noon. She's only like 5 minutes from our house, and she was evacuated because the forest fire was heading that way. And it went as far, from what I heard, it went as far as where like the Sobeys Plaza area is. I don't know if it got like right up to it, but it was kind of very close, which is very close to the Schooner house. So we were kind of keeping an eye on that to see how far it went. And thankfully they got it under control, and we did get a little bit of rain starting yesterday afternoon, which it wasn't raining hard enough to be, I think, a huge help, but it was certainly an assistance, shall we say. So I don't think, thankfully, that any homes were damaged, but before they managed to get it under control. But I think it may be a day or two before people that were evacuated can get back into their homes, because I think they're making sure all of the hot spots are like tamped out and all of that stuff. So that was an interesting day. So yeah, so that's about all that's going on right now. I am going to get myself a second cup of coffee, because now that I've done like 2 walks and writing, and I feel like I need a little boost of energy, a little caffeine, and then I've got about 5 or 6 other things on my to-do list, and I'm going to get those done. And right now, I think I'm just going to take my coffee and kick back and relax for about half an hour before I dive into all the other stuff.